It all started in this room. My journey towards living with less, aspiring to be a minimalist, pursuing my career and starting my business as a professional organizer, it all began in this room. So back in 2021, after I left the startup company, I gave myself a short break to figure out what I wanted to do next. I really had no idea. I kind of knew what I didn't want, but I didn't know what I want. So during that period of time, it felt really uncertain, really unsure, and really uncomfortable because I've always been someone who had very clear idea of what steps I wanted to take next. So during that 3 months break, I forced myself to kind of be okay with the uncertain, and that kind of meant lying on the sofa, relaxing when relaxing felt really hard, watching TV and telling myself that it's okay to rest and have fun when I'm on a career break. But true enough, in true Singapore fashion, I couldn't really sit around and do nothing, so I took that time to declutter my house because after living in our first matrimonial home for 6 years, I have not done a proper declutter. So I started off with my daughter's room. Back then it was just her room here, and it was filled with a lot of pieces of furniture, like a standing whiteboard, a loose office table, lots of bags strewn around. Everything was mismatched, not looking nice. And I started off with decluttering her toys, getting rid of bulky furniture that we no longer wanted. These were all like pieces from Taobao, Shopee. And after I got rid of them, the whole space just felt so different and so refreshing that I was so pleasantly surprised. Like something clicked in me, and that just gave me more motivation to declutter further. So it was really simple. I just picked an area and decided to declutter, and it was really easy for me because I knew very clearly the outcome, and because this was something that I have not done in a long time, it felt like it had to be done, and I was very motivated to do because I didn't really have much else to do around the house other than cleaning and like relaxing, right? So I can't remember exactly how long it took, but over the next few weeks, I slowly decluttered every single space in the house. And back then, even though it was just one child with my daughter, we already had a lot, well, by my standards, quite a lot of things around the house. And I wasn't really mindful with my shopping habits yet. So even with my clothes, my husband's clothes, we were, buying things here and there as we wanted. You might have noticed I'm in a different room now. Just now when I was filming the video, halfway, I received a call from the teacher, and my son's teacher said that he had ulcer in his mouth. So we had to bring him home, bring him to the doctors, and he's now resting in the bedroom, so I can't be there. So I thought I'll just film this video elsewhere while I finish up some bracelets for my daughter's birthday. So yeah, it feels like ever since I decluttered my entire home, witnessed the transformation and the kind of peace and calmness it brings me, I can't unsee or undo that. It's like a very profound shift in my perspective and my view on life, and also my values, because I probably used to value, material goods a lot more. But in the last 3 years, I realized I place a lot more emphasis, and I feel a lot more drawn towards experiences, meaningful relationships, non-tangible, non-material stuff, rather than the physical item, because I know that we will not be able to bring them to our grave when we die. So it's like I now wear a different pair of glasses or sunglasses, and it now has a different tint, and I can't undo that tint and perspective on life. So I guess the message that I want to share in this video is that beautiful things can unfold in the unknown, because that's what happened. In 2021, when I was really uncertain about my next steps, my next career path, I just sat in the unknown, and as uncomfortable as that may be, I kind of just told myself that don't rush, don't fret, the right things will happen eventually with no time. I wasn't spiritual or religious to begin with in the past. I'm more of a free thinker in the past, and I just kind of knew that I will be capable of doing anything I set my mind to. And true enough, everything unfolded very naturally, very unexpectedly, but in a very beautiful way. So if you're watching this video today, I hope this leaves you feeling good. If you are feeling like you're at crossroads, you're feeling like life is a blur, you really don't know what's next in front of you for your next steps, your career, your studies, your relationships, anything, I encourage you to just sit in the unknown and calm yourself down. Tell yourself there's no rush. Everything will happen in divine timing. And I will see you guys in the next video.